I'm Morgan, a janitor who stumbled into a missing persons case that took a dark turn. While poking around a greenhouse, I found a freshly buried body, Wendy, the suspect in the disappearance, now a murder victim himself. Something was off. The greenhouse had tomatoes and cucumbers planted together, their roots barely set. That's not how Wendy, a die-hard environmentalist, would have done things. Someone was covering their tracks. Detective Dark and I were now juggling two cases, but as a mom, I insisted we focus on finding the kid first. We headed to Wendy's place. He was the missing child's dad and the reporting party's ex-husband, but with him dead, the odds of the kid being alive were plummeting. Through the nanny, I learned Wendy's father-in-law, Old White, ran a hotel empire and had serious money. He and Wendy couldn't stand each other, which put him high on my suspect list. Then I caught wind that Sarah, a community official, was lying about Wendy to strip him of visitation rights. She was broke, but somehow affording international trips, and I spotted hotel-branded slippers at her place. It didn't take long to connect the dots. Old White had bought her off to dig up dirt on Wendy. Sarah fessed up. At Old White's mansion, he denied the murder and had his driver vouch for his alibi, but I spotted a photo of him with a judge, smeared with Inca Dead giveaway he'd bribed his way out of trouble years ago. Wendy must have known about it, and that's why he was silenced. Old White cracked and admitted he'd hired someone to take Wendy out. But the hitman once arrested swore he didn't go through with it because Wendy's daughter Mia was there. That set off alarm bells. Mia could be in danger. I couldn't reach her and panic set in. I refused to believe Mia was involved. No mother could fake that kind of fear for her kid. That night, a news segment about the missing kid caught my eye. In the background, a statue on a counter had been moved and swapped for a fake. I tracked down Mia, who was trying to sell a counterfeit antique. She broke down, saying the kidnappers demanded $200,000 to free her child, preying on her desperation as a mother. I called in Detective Dark, and we decided to handle the exchange ourselves, no higher-ups. But the kidnapper had no intention of letting the kid go, saw Mia as a long-term cash cow. Dark fired a shot, but the guy still got away with the hostage. I wasn't giving up. Digging through the car for clues, I flipped on the radio and heard a ballgame broadcast. It sparked an idea. I called Mia's driver, who'd parked in a spot with a clear view of her room the first time he dropped her off. It hit me. The driver was in love with Mia. He'd gambled to strike it rich and win her over, but when he lost everything, he kidnapped the kid for ransom and a chance to worm his way into her life. The evidence was airtight, and we nabbed the driver. He wouldn't spill where the kid was, but I found a wilderness survival guide left by the kid's dad, marked with special symbols. Following them, I located both children, safe in the mountains. Case closed. Me, Morgan, the janitor, finally earned my badge and went legit. But the real win? Coming home to see my own kids safe and sound.